I'm particularly pleased to share this celebration with you, the friends and volunteers and team. I know how important the support and activities of the Friends Group is. We've just been talking about how the Friends Group can step in to assist in acquisition, purchase of documents, and also the volunteers, and there are countless examples of that contribution from the volunteers. Thinking, for example, of John Burland's Annals of Barnsley, that 2.5 million words that have been transcribed by those volunteers. The #1 heritage treasure for Barnsley and soon to go online. So that's only one example, but every friend, every volunteer, whatever their contribution, whatever team member, whatever their contribution, can be really proud to support the important work of the archive, preserving Barnsley's past and making it available to the world. Now, accreditation, archive accreditation, isn't just something awarded by us, the National Archives. Archive accreditation is a UK-wide quality standard for archive services. It is closely assessed and it is awarded by a panel, a distinguished panel, that includes representatives of all of the professional and national archives bodies. That's not just in England, but in Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland come together to assess the applications and make that decision. Archive accreditation is not just a paper exercise. The assessment process, as Paul will know, and some of you may have seen, involves a detailed site visit, and it takes input from a peer reviewer. A peer reviewer, that's a working colleague, somebody from another service who has practical experience and knows just exactly what to look for. So it really is a very thoroughgoing examination of the work of the archive and the service. And accreditation is not just a one-off tick in the box. Every successful service, however well that it meets the standard, is given an improvement plan. This is a series of suggested actions that will support targeted development and improved provision for that specific service. Accredited status is reviewed at 3 years and has to be renewed after 6 years. Accreditation recognises achievement across 3 important areas, and these are called, #1, organisational health, and that translates, what that means is how the archives is run, how well it's run, at all levels, from member level to team member to volunteer. And also then the second area is called collections. That one means how the holdings are brought together, how they're looked after and how they're described. And then the third category is the stakeholder experience. And again, I'll translate. What that one means is how visitors are welcomed and provided for, and yes, how work with the Friends Group and with volunteers is supported and developed. This award is tribute to all involved, as I say, from council members and senior managers through team members to friends and volunteers. And perhaps a particular word is deserved by Paul Stebbing, an archive manager who I know works tirelessly for Barnsley Archives and provides tremendous energy and commitment in the work that goes on here. So thank you very much, Paul. A little round of applause for Paul, I think. Now then, there are over 2,500 archive collections in the United Kingdom. Barnsley Archives and Local Studies now joins the elite. This is a select band of just over 100 archive services nationally. Just over 100 services now have achieved this coveted accreditation status. The panel recognised many strengths in the service here in Barnsley. For example, the close links with museums, the active use of social media, and the strength of voluntary support. In its citation, and I'll just read from the citation, the panel congratulated the Council, the Archive Service and its staff on the transformational improvement of recent years. The investment in Experience Barnsley had created a wealth of new opportunities for the service while addressing a number of legacy issues. The panel recognised the challenges which remained, particularly in the legacy of poor cataloguing and collections management issues, which the small team has limited capacity to address. They commended all the efforts made to date and hope to continue to see that position improve. Archives matter. They are our collective memory, allowing society to hold government to account, to explore our collective and personal identity, to underpin research, to connect generations with stories from the past, the present, the future, and to inspire innovation and creativity. Archives matter, and to be accredited is a significant achievement of which everybody involved should feel proud. I am really pleased to be with you all today to celebrate your success, and many congratulations on your achievement. Here we are. This is the moment of the presentation. Accreditation for Barnsley.
Thank you very much, Gil.
Thank you. Thank you.